Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is May 4th, Star Wars Day 2020. May the 4th be with you, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're just a random day if you don't care about Star Wars, but I don't know why you'd be watching this if you didn't care about Star Wars, but anyways, so now that the Star Wars Saga has once again been finished for the third time, now titled the Skywalker Saga, I'm gonna be talking about the saga as a whole. Um, you know, just all the movies and stuff. Obviously, each trilogy has obviously different casts of characters and whatnot. So you can watch my trilogy reviews. I did those. The sequel trilogy, probably one that came out today. It was supposed to go up yesterday, but while I was rendering it, I fell asleep so I could wake up early and watch Clone Wars and record reviews. So yeah, you know, whatever. But Skywalker Saga. We'll say some installments aren't as great as the others. But I still love watching the movies. These movies I'll watch to the day I die. But those movies are Star Wars: A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, which came out in between May 25th, 1977 and December 20th, 2019. So yeah, or directed by George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, Richard Marquand, J.J. Abrams, and Ryan Johnson. Were written by George Lucas, Lawrence Kasdan, J.J. Abrams, and Ryan Johnson. It starred so many actors. Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, McGregor, Hayden Christensen, Natalie Portman, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, Peter Mayhew, Frank Oz, Ian McDermott, James Earl Jones, this is the voice of Darth Vader, and then David Prowse, inside the suit in the, at least the original trilogy. So obviously there's names I left out, but I don't want to be here all day, and then, yeah, and the movies were produced by Gary Kurtz, Howard, I fucking butchers his name, Kazanja, Kazajan, I don't know, I'm terrible with names, Rick McCallum and Kathleen Kennedy, so yeah, obviously, so many names I left out in, like, the writing and acting and producing side of stuff, so yeah, but I'll be here all day if I mention all of those names, but all the other people who worked on the movies too, from editing and visual effects to cinematographers and all of that, they all did great jobs, and just everyone involved. So yeah, no, honestly, like I said, I'll be here all day if I mention all the names. But I do want to talk about, one person, or well, not one person's work, because yeah, but the scores done by John Williams. I didn't talk about these in my reviews for the original trilogy, prequel trilogy, and sequel trilogy. I just completely forgot about it, and I don't know why. But John Williams scores he's done, along with because there's just the composer. Obviously, there's the I can't think of the name, but the people play the instruments. It's them too. So yeah, John Williams composed all 9 films, and so much great scores, music, themes, and whatever you want to call it. And it's so great, makes so many scenes so much better. Because of it, if it had a much more sci-fi score to it. I don't know if some of the scenes would hit as much as they do. It's really that John Williams kind of style that makes some of the scenes just, you know, so much better and whatnot. Um, so yeah, honestly, if I had to pick one theme from each trilogy, and those would be in the original trilogy was the hardest for me, because so many of the themes we hear throughout the entire saga come from the original trilogy, and some of them are great. But I don't know the name of it, but when Yoda lifts the X-wing out of the swamp or the throne room in Return of the Jedi, the Emperor's theme, and then when Yoda lifts the X-wing, I just refer to it as Yoda's theme. So yeah, I don't know the exact names. But either one of those I pick. Prequel trilogy be themed during Order 66. I believe it was called Anakin's Dark Deeds or something like that. I don't remember. But I saw that. Order 66 is my favorite moment out of the prequels. And then the sequel trilogy. In The Force Awakens, when Rey is walking up the steps on Octo, going up to Luke, the themed Jedi steps, I believe is what it's called, plays. It's also used in Last Jedi and maybe in The Rise of Skywalker. I don't remember. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite scores. From the sequels. Obviously, there's so many other themes and whatnot I love from all 9 movies. So yeah, except the visual stuff and whatnot. Obviously, I've said before. I love just the style of the original trilogy, the practical stuff and whatnot. I just really like that. Obviously, for some people nowadays, it will look dated, but it kind of does. But I still just love it so much. Yeah. And then I've seen prequel trilogy. It's CGI heavy, lots of CGI. And yeah, I've said it. Like late 90s, mid 2000s. When CGI was starting to become a big thing, used in a lot of movies. There's a lot of them. Movies won't do it, which it just doesn't look that good. Even like in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, some of the CGI doesn't look as good. So yeah, but when they do use practical stuff in the prequels, it looks great, and I do like it. But most of the time, there's a lot of CGI stuff in it. It can look weird. Definitely sometimes when the characters, like the Jedi's, jump and run, because they're supposed to, just jumping and running is not possible. And kind of CGI, it looks very weird. Definitely when jumping, because like sometimes the bodies will stretch. It looks weird. So yeah, obviously that I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember any scene like that in the sequel trilogy, but yeah. But then the sequel trilogy, I liked the mix of CGI and practical stuff. Obviously, Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker use practical stuff a lot more than it seemed like the Last Jedi did. Obviously, Last Jedi still used it, but yeah, it just a lot of that and a lot of one thing I liked was the sequel trilogy using puppets and whatnot. Definitely, the Rise of Skywalker seemed like there's a lot of puppets and used and whatnot, but also just the costumes and makeup of it all used in like the original trilogy and sequels I really like, and when you know it's using prequels, it's good too, and I like it. So yeah, but I have seen like the sequels. It combines the best of both. The CGI ness of the prequels and the practicalness of the originals, and combines them and brings something great. Yeah, because one thing with the originals is that the world doesn't seem as grand of a scale as it does in the prequels, and because the prequels can do that because of CGI, and the sequels kind of blend that grand scaleness of it and like the realness kind of feel of the original trilogy, combines it and makes something good what I enjoy. But yeah, anyways, characters. I talk about characters a lot. Um, so yeah, some more than others. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get through. It's obviously, the original trilogy. I love every single main character: Luke, Han, Leia, Lando, 3PO, R2, Chewie, villains, Vader, Emperor, Boba Fett, Tarkin, Jabba, Yoda. Also, he's not a villain though, and Obi-Wan also. I love every single character. And yeah, I I just love the journeys of some of those characters, and obviously some of the villains like the Emperor is this very menacing trait villain. Um, and yeah, obviously Luke was my favorite of the main characters. I always liked his journey. Um, yeah, obviously talking about maybe a little bit later. I don't know if I wrote about it, but in the Last Jedi, I liked his journey in that movie too. But yeah, and then the prequels. Obviously, if you watched my prequel trilogy review, you'll know Hayden Christensen's Anakin isn't my favorite. Um, so yeah, I don't like it. And obviously there's Padme and Natalie Portman. I think she's okay, but when her and Anakin are together, it just brings out the worst of both characters. I don't really like the romance. And it sucks because both those characters, when they're on screen, definitely Padme is usually with Anakin. Anakin's also on screen without Padme, but yeah. Obviously, Obi-Wan too, he's great. Palpatine, probably my favorite character from the prequels. Obviously, Yoda, I love Yoda. Mace Windu, he's fine, but he's a real asshole. He's kind of unlikable too. But I would assume, his character's actually meant to be like that. A good guy, but someone who's kind of a bad guy, definitely for Anakin. So yeah. Um, villains, Dooku and Grievous, like Jango Fett, also Darth Maul. You know, Jango and I like them being, the template for the clones. But I've just never been a big fan of Boba Fett being a clone, an unaltered clone of him. So yeah, Maul. Maul is cool, but he's a much better character in the Clone Wars and Rebels. Um, yeah, and then Dooku and Grievous are okay. Not my favorite villains though. Um, so yeah, Grievous is a little pussy. So yeah. Sequels. There's Kylo Ren slash Ben Solo. He's my favorite character from the sequel trilogy. I really liked, being the villain, a different villain than what we see in other Star Wars movies, because usually the villains are a villain, um, just pure evil, or Kylo Ren / Ben Solo is definitely more conflicted villain, someone who's, I guess, evil, not pure evil. I guess he's just trying to be evil. Um, inside, him, he's obviously, conflicted about it all. Yeah, I just really like that, and I liked his connection with Rey. In the movies, definitely in Last Jedi. At least in the Rise of Skywalker, it's one plot point they definitely took from the Last Jedi and actually continued on in a good way. So yeah, Rey, I liked. Though I didn't really like the direction they took her character in the Rise of Skywalker. In the Last Jedi, well, in the Force Awakens, I liked her. In the Last Jedi, I liked her trying to being a nobody and trying to find her place in all of it and whatnot. And I like the contrast between her coming from nobodies and Ben Solo coming from this powerful lineage. I like that contrast better than, what it was with her being the daughter of Palpatine's son, who might have been a clone, I'm not really sure. Who was, obviously Rey coming from a powerful dark side lineage, and Ben Solo coming from a more so powerful light side lineage. Obviously Darth Vader is part of his lineage and was dark side, but he was also Anakin Skywalker and good side, light side. And obviously when he died Anakin Skywalker, a Jedi. At least that's how I like to look at it. But yeah, I just didn't really like that too much. I'll be doing a second review of Rise of Skywalker, so you can watch that, and I'll probably talk about that more. Finn, I liked him in Force Awakens being a former stormtrooper, trying to run away from the First Order, but running right, into Rey and then the Resistance and having to fight the First Order, and in Last Jedi learning to fight for the cause, and then in the Rise of Skywalker he's just kind of there. Obviously there's the plot point of him wanting to tell Rey something, which J.J. Abrams said afterwards was that he was going to tell Rey that he was Force sensitive. I don't know why that wasn't in the movie. I would have liked that, and that would have been actually really cool for Finn's character. And in the future, I wonder if they continue these characters in another movie or something like that, and how they'll address that plot point. And Poe, I liked him in Last Jedi and Force Awakens. He's fine, and he wasn't in it for much, but in Last Jedi, I liked his arc of kind of at the start being I can't think of the word right now, but getting a lot of his men killed in the battle, and throughout the movie learning how to become more of a leader, and like I mentioned earlier with Mace Windu, being like a good guy but kind of a bad guy for a character, and Poe with Holdo's a good guy but kind of a bad guy for Poe in the movie, and Holdo, at least I would assume isn't the character who's really super supposed to be likable because of that, because you're obviously supposed to be rooting for Poe in the movie, so yeah. Just conflict with each other on the same team. I enjoy that. And yeah, but then the Rise of Skywalker, Poe, he just feels like a fucking dickhead in the movie. But then there's some of those leader kind of moments for him I like, but then again, feel he's a fucking dickhead. At least that's how I felt. And the other villains, Snoke, Hux, and Phasma were okay. None of them were really my favorite villains, though. Snoke, I liked, his moments in Last Jedi. Yeah, obviously his backstory of being made by Palpatine, the Rise of Skywalker was kind of, but yeah. And then there's the three original trilogy characters, Han, Luke, and Leia, who return. You know, I liked all three of them, whatnot returning, and yeah, right now obviously Leia sucked at, kind of, unfortunately the passing of Carrie Fisher, we never got a true ending for her character. So yeah, but and the story, I just love the story. Really about a fucked up family in the Skywalkers. But yeah, but just the story. Prequels. I like the Clone Wars. Even though Anakin I don't like as much as a character, I do like his fall and whatnot, and becoming Darth Vader. Obviously, his character, it's mainly Attack of the Clones I'm not the biggest fan of, but, then in the original trilogy, there's Luke's journey, bringing Vader back to the light side, and, the Galactic Civil War, that conflict I really liked, in, just the fall of the Empire at the end, and, in the sequel trilogy, even though I didn't really like how it ended, as much, and definitely solved it. Although it just doesn't feel as unique as others, because First Order and Resistance is a lot like the Empire and Rebellion. Um, so yeah, but I still enjoy it. But I really don't like the ending with the Final Order and Palpatine. It just didn't do much for me. But yeah, but overall, the one thing I love about Star Wars is themes and lessons and whatnot. But you can take from the stories and take that into the real world and whatnot. I've always loved that about Star Wars. You know, it just makes the movies feel uh just special and whatnot. But yeah, you know, I just I love Star Wars, and obviously some of the movies I don't like as much, like Attack of the Clones and The Rise of Skywalker, but I will still watch them forever and ever till the day I die, like I said. And I'm gonna love Star Wars for the foreseeable future. And I love everything about Star Wars. Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, all the movies, Rogue One, Solo, the books, comics, video games. Um, yeah, Star Wars is just it's special to me, and I just love the universe George Lucas created, and the movies he made. And just everything else, anyone else who's made a Star Wars made, and what they brought to the universe of Star Wars, to the galaxy, far, far away. But yeah. Anyways, may the Fourth be with you. Hopefully, you watch Star Wars movie, watch the series finale of the Clone Wars. Which you can check out my review for that. But yeah. Anyways, should have a few more different videos come out soon. So yeah, and obviously, Clone Wars finale stuff and whatnot. And yeah, but yeah, I love Star Wars. Obviously, grading Skywalker Saga. I'm probably just giving an S ranking. I, I really didn't rank the trilogies, but as much. But yeah, you know, yeah, I just love Star Wars. yeah, this review was actually a lot shorter than I expected to be. I was expecting for myself to be talking for like an hour, but I didn't. But yeah, there's probably several aspects I'm missing. Talking about. So yeah, I was just the universe also of Star Wars. I just love it, like I was mentioning. But yeah. Anyways, now may the Fourth be with you. And yeah, like I said, hopefully watch Star Wars today. Either Clone Wars or movie or both or everything. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I've been Star Wars Review and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Last look, sir, at my friends.
Confronting fear